You are listening to How to Get Over Your Ex bonus episode, The Love Letter Your Heart Needs This Valentine's Day. Welcome to How to Get Over Your Ex, a podcast on getting over your ex without it just taking time. I'm your host, breakup coach Dorothy. Let's turn your pain into power and your heartbreak into happy. Hello, my beautiful Bravehearts. Let's take a deep breath together. In through your nose and out through your mouth, and let's have a really good audible exhale, right? And another one. All right. So today, I wanted to give you a bonus episode. I wanted to share a really beautiful activity that we do inside of the Get Over Your Ex program called A Letter to Your Ex. And this was formulated actually with my client Megan years ago. And it was a very therapeutic experience that I then decided to integrate into the overall program. And to be very open and upfront, this is not something you send your ex. This is a letter for your heart, really. And it is a letter to allow yourself to speak out loud into your reality, to speak it out, to acknowledge the emotions, to feel seen and heard. And I think this is an activity all of us should do for Valentine's Day this year. And speaking of Valentine's Day, Bravehearts, the Braveheart Festival is now live. It is open. I'm so excited. It's going to be February 11th and 12th. And I want you to think about, what if I could change my entire heart healing experience in just 2 days? Like you could change your entire breakup and divorce experience in 2 days. This is a festival for you if you want to ensure you're not thinking about your ex on Valentine's Day. You want to stop constantly obsessing over your ex or the past version of your ex. You desire to create a life that's bigger and better than the one that you had with your ex. And maybe you want to guarantee yourself a new kind of romantic partnership, one that you know you deserve. And if you've been feeling like you need a heartbreak retreat for your breakup or divorce, right? This is it. This 2-day event is it. It is completely free to everyone. And it's going to be 2 days filled with teaching, workshopping, coaching, and emotional clearing with our famous Dan Evans as well. So it'll be me and her. And I want to have so much transformation in your breakup journey in just 2 days that you're over your ex and you're able to focus on the bigger and better life. And you can sign up at Dorothy, A as in Dapple, B as in Boy, Johnson.com/2023 Braveheart Festival. So that's again, DorothyABJohnson.com/2023 Braveheart Festival, all one word, okay? Now, let's talk about this love letter for your heart and why I want you to do this before Valentine's Day. The reason you're writing this is, again, not to send to your ex, but I want you to feel seen and I want you to feel heard and held and supported. So you will read this out loud to a trusted family member or a friend. You can do that either in real life or maybe you do it virtually. And if you don't want to share it, you don't have to. Simply read it out loud to yourself. So here's how we're going to do this. You're going to use a prompt, okay? So this prompt is, I feel blank because blank blank. Now, I have a list of emotions that you can naturally put in there. So I feel frustrated, I feel angry, I feel disappointed, I feel embarrassed, I feel sad. And you can add or take any of those. You can add more or you can take any of those away if they don't resonate with you. But I want those feelings to be feelings that like are really brought up to you in your breakup. But I thought what might be powerful in today's episode is to read one to you today. And this is a combination of many different letters that I have seen that have been shared with me over my time as a breakup coach. And I, of course, could not include all of the things from all of the letters. But I really wanted to give you an idea of what this could look like and feel like. And of course, to length. So the length is totally up to you, whatever feels the most organic and natural and aligned for you. Maybe yours is a lot shorter than the one that I read today, and maybe yours is a lot longer than the one that I read to you today. And none of it's right or wrong or good or bad. It's simply whatever just feels aligning to you. I also just want to forewarn you guys that I'm probably going to cry because it tends to be my MO. And maybe not. Maybe I won't, but I just want to put it out there. So if you're like, I don't really feel like listening to Dorothy cry today, you don't have to. You can stop this podcast and move forward to a different one. Okay, I'm going to get started. You guys ready? Remember, the prompt is I feel blank because blank blank. I feel frustrated because you changed your mind. You put on a fake front and then blamed me. I feel frustrated because you lied. I feel frustrated that you couldn't just tell me what you were thinking. I feel frustrated that you refused to look at yourself in the situation. I feel frustrated that I thought you were someone else. I feel frustrated that your friends didn't tell me who you really were. I feel angry because you used to love what you now hate about me. I feel angry because you asked me for forever and then you took it back. I feel angry that you still think this is all my fault. I feel angry that you changed my own perception of myself. I feel angry that I let you in. I feel disappointed that you used to want to take care of me, but now I'm just a burden to you in your life. I feel disappointed that you really didn't try to keep our relationship after the first fight. I feel disappointed that you have such a terrible view of me in your mind. I feel disappointed that you're so closed off when you used to be so open. I feel disappointed that the life we had envisioned left so quickly. I feel embarrassed that I thought you were the one. I feel embarrassed that I let this go on for so long. I feel embarrassed that I begged for you back. I feel embarrassed that I abandoned myself to try to make things work with you. I feel embarrassed that I groveled for you to change your mind about this decision. I feel embarrassed that I chose to be with someone who has such a lack of emotional intelligence, introspection, and self-awareness. I feel embarrassed that I ever thought you could be the father to my children. I feel sad because the person I fell in love with left without a goodbye. I feel sad because I'll never see that person again. I feel sad because the version of you I fell in love with maybe wasn't even real. I feel sad that you're so hurt that all you can do is project blame and guard yourself. I feel sad that I can't hold you and tell you everything will be okay. I feel sad that we may never see each other again. And lastly, I feel sad that you're gone, that we're gone, and that future is gone. I mean, Bravehearts, right? All of the feels. I'm telling you, writing this, getting it out on paper, and voicing it is something, it's an experience that is so needed that you might not even know you need. And you're welcome to hold on to your letter. You're welcome to tuck it away. Oftentimes the Bravehearts inside of the Get Over Your Ex program will incorporate this into their funeral for their ex. And their funeral might look very different. It could be, burning the letter or burying it or ripping it up and letting the pieces fly away in the wind off a big building. Whatever feels the most aligned to you is what you should do. And remember, Bravehearts, a part of heartbreak is letting yourself say everything you wish you would have said. And maybe you even said that, but you didn't actually feel heard or seen. And so this is your chance to, again, hear yourself and see yourself and meet your heart where it's at when it comes to this experience. And if you do this before Valentine's Day, I promise you, you will be able to release some of that emotion before it comes up. And I also I know that it would be very beneficial for you to attend the Braveheart Festival that is coming up. It's a free event. All you have to do is use your time and your energy and your effort being there, but it will be so worth it. All right, my Bravehearts, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. I am so excited to see you live. And I will talk to you next time. If you're loving the How to Get Over Your Ex podcast and you want to learn how to get over your ex in 3 months or less to build a life better than the one you thought you had with your ex, I would like to personally invite you to my next group course where we take everything you've learned here on the podcast and apply it to your life. Come check it out at www.lifecoachdorothy.com.